What up, peeps? How you guys doing? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Happy Thursday, everybody. What's going on, peeps? How you guys doing? Happy Thursday, everybody. We're back with another trip we're taking here in American Truck Sim. But you know, I'm not really feeling this truck right now. Not really feeling it. Let's go ahead and swap it out. Shall we? Let's go ahead and swap it out. No, I'm not feeling it. Let's see. Jake, what's up, buddy? Trying to stay warm? Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. It's freezing in Jersey. Freezing. Holy moly. Really cold. .2. I don't want a 2.2. seems to be really nice. All right, let's go ahead and do that one. It's the interior. Gonna leave that one the way it is. Is there anything else that we can do to this truck? I don't think so. I think this one, this is as good as it gets, which is a shame. Because should be able to do more. I just saw the new Peterbilt. It's like a hybrid version. It looks pretty sick though. They have like a center seated position. Yeah, I think there's nothing else here, guys. This is as good as it gets, which is pretty lame. I mean, it's very, very vanilla. It's supposed to be negative 17 here in South Dakota tomorrow. Not many options. Yeah, I know. Negative 17? Oh my God. That's crazy. So crazy. All right, we're gonna drive this truck today. I'm gonna go ahead and drive that truck. And then before we start driving, we're gonna go back to Montana. And when we go to Montana, and I still haven't gotten the DLCs, I know I keep forgetting, but I want to share something with you guys. We're gonna go back. We're gonna try to get we're gonna go back to the Phillips Hue lights. Started with the bridge, still in the box. I just got it. And I want to do like a video on setting it up, but unfortunately they're very expensive, so it's not gonna be up for a while. So I'm gonna try to save some money and get it, so that way I'm being fair. This stuff is expensive, man. So expensive. Alrighty then, let's go. Wow, that's crazy. You open the window and then you hear everything. We're gonna close it up just a little bit though. There is nothing there. Gotta wing the other way. That's fine. We're gonna continue on like down that road, and then we're gonna make a left. Actually, no. Well, we can make a left. Yeah, we can make a left because there's nothing else around here. No, I did not. You know what? Let's go ahead and check it out right now. We'll do it live. We will do it live, baby. Wait, I didn't see this. I'm looking at that's so funny. I did not see this. Why did I not this on the stream? All right, let's see here. No. Where is it? What the hell? Truck drivers. Hey, I didn't get any notifications. Whoa, look at that. Oh, that's sick. What? That's a Peterbilt, baby. Oh, that's beautiful. And I love the paint colors too. Look, that is so neat. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a double right there. That's a double. Oh my God, that's fire. Well, let me see the front of the truck, man. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, shoot. Oh, yo, we got the same dashboard. Look at that. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that is so sick. I love it. I love it. Love it. With the same hanging CB wire coming down right there. Oh, that's sick. I love it. I'll do a fire and let's do 100, and then let's do the I one. Oh my God, that's beautiful. I didn't get any notifications. Freaking Discord, man. No, I love it. I love it. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. That's sick. 2024 Peterbilt. That's what we're driving. No, we're driving the Kenworth. Kenworth T680. Is Peterbilt and Kenworth the same company? I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks like they are. It's like a Toyota and a Lexus. Oh, Tony. Tony was funny. I did not see that. That's funny. Oh, your truck is fire, man. Fire. Love it. Thank you for sharing. I don't know. From the looks of it, it looks like Peterbilt. Really? But it's the same dashboard. I mean, it's the same, you know, info dashboard. Oh, I'm in 5th gear, duh. God bless traffic lights. Love traffic. We have a plethora of traffic lights in Jersey. Plethora. So last night I really wanted to stream, but man, I woke up early yesterday. I've been trying to wake up early, like 5:30 in the morning, 5:45, so I can hit the gym. So I did. I woke up early yesterday, went to the gym, start my day, you know, with work and everything. And then around like 8 o'clock, I started to crash. Like I was crashing. I laid on the couch, fell asleep. Look, I could not. Like I had no energy to stream yesterday, so that's why I didn't stream. I wish like there was a way for me to like let you guys know I'm streaming on YouTube. So I'll see if I can do that. Had 563 miles on when I got it. Now has over 32,000. I've only been driving it for 4 months. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. I feel like there's a standard like infotainment screen, like an info speedometer screen, because I think the Freightliner when the new one, when it came in the game, it's the same thing. You know what, Jake, in honor of you sharing your truck with us, we're gonna do a double. I'm gonna do it in your honor. Look at that. Let's go. We'll do some lumber from Gillette to Riverton. Let's go. Right over there to our left. Oh, this is gonna be one of them annoying ones. Ugh. And I keep forgetting to buy a what you call it, like a steering wheel knob. Gotta give me one on Amazon. They're very cheap. Yeah, Jake, don't mention it, buddy. That's pretty sick, Greg. You got over there. Let's go and switch cams. Oh, too wide. I love this color though. It's like burgundy, like dark purplish, black. All right, not entirely on, but I love this color. I love this color. Look at this. That is really, I mean, if you look at the reflection, that's so nice. All right, it's a pretty sexy truck. I'll give you that. Centered? I don't know if it's centered. No, not really. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, it's been getting cold. Hopefully we get a snowstorm. Because being cold without the snowstorm sucks. So in the basement right now, it's freezing. I want to get like a space. Wait, I mean, it's good because my computer is always going to be cold, which is great. You know, I'm never going to have like a thermal problem. My basement is not finished, so it's pretty bare bones, which is fine. I don't really care. But in the winter time, the North Pole resides in my basement. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I gotta say, I don't mind having the mirrors inside. I mean, I guess you kind of get used to it after a while, but I still like having the mirrors outside. All right, this truck is feeling itself. Okay, maybe I'm just carrying a heavier load, bro. It's okay. Confident in myself. Let's go. I don't know, I feel like driving with music on just creates a different vibe. Like just different vibes. Like it elevates your mood, you know? So somebody having a like I kind of want to upgrade the rig, but I don't know. I think I might be like just giving in and like maybe switching over to like 4K OLEDs, TVs with 120 hertz. I don't know. What do you guys think? But it's expensive, man. I was just looking at a 55-inch LG TV, 4K, 120 hertz, which is perfect. Obviously, it runs on HDMI, so I'll have to get like a DisplayPort adapter to HDMI and then run them off. Oh shoot! I'm supposed to be taking this exit. Oh my god, did not see that. But yeah, like I'm really considering it. I mean, I love the 32 inches, but I saw somebody playing with 55 inches, and I kind of drooled a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, people. I want to upgrade the lighting. I want to, I mean, my rig is fine, you know. It's an i9 10850K, almost 40 something gigs of RAM, 48 gigs of RAM, 3080. I'm running some solid stuff here, folks. But I saw this guy, man, running 55s, triple 55 inches. He didn't have a fourth monitor. At least I didn't see a fourth monitor. Maybe I missed. No, I think he has a fourth monitor. A 32-inch fourth monitor. So, and he's running an i9 13900K with a 4090. So yeah, he's balling. That's an expensive setup. Like the cheapest, decent OLEDs that are 120 hertz that I found were almost $400. Now you multiply that by 3, that's $1,200, not including tax or shipping. So that's just $1,200 for TVs. Cheap 4K OLED from LG, 120 hertz. That's not even including the upgrades to the lighting. I mean, the Philips, the lighting system, I'm looking at $500 alone. The bridge is about $50. Factor in $500 for the lights. Say $600 total for the lights. So that's $1,800 just for the TVs and the lights. And then, if I want to upgrade the computer, I don't know how much is the 13900K. Let's find out. Let's go on to Amazon. Now, don't do this while you're driving, folks. Focus on the road. i9. $541. So the 13900K is more expensive than the KF. The KF is 548, but you also get 24 cores. Let's see here. i9 1400 14900K. So I mean, if you don't have a 1200K, go into a 14900K. It's 569 for the new one. $569. That's not including the new motherboard. That's not including the new RAM. That's not including power supply. I mean, my power supply is 800 watts. No, it's 850 platinum. No, not platinum, it's titanium. Which one is the highest? I think platinum is the highest. Titanium is the second highest. And then gold. So let's say I go. I'm probably gonna get the 1500K, 5900K, because the 4900K they were saying that it's really there's no difference. Okay, hold on a second here. Let me just. We're gonna park on the side here real quick. I just want to check out my stream. Make sure that we're okay. All right, let's take a look here. Let's take a look-see, shall we? All right, so for some reason, Streamlabs OBS decided to do a little update. All right, we're good. Streamlabs decided to do an update for Slobs, which is Streamlabs OBS, and everything was like all screwed up, so I had to like rerun everything, but it's fine. So, but I can't see my stats, like how many FPS, any dropped frames, anything like that. I couldn't see anything. So why is it at 10,000 kbs? Oh boy. Take a look here. Oh, we should be good. Hey, Cam K. Ruth. Thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, I was just checking on $500 CPU. Actually, say $600 for the CPU. Say at minimum $200 for a motherboard. No. Actually, $300. You're not gonna find a Z790 motherboard for anything less. Unless you can get like a backward compatible motherboard that runs DDR4 and 5, and it's compatible with Raptor Lake, which is the newest iteration of Intel. So say it's fine. Say 600 CPU. Say 400 motherboard. That's $1,000. We set the lights 600. That's $1,600. Plus 1,200 for the TVs. That's $2,800. Yeah, so like $3,000 for just for. This is not even including the RAM. I haven't even talked about the RAM yet. Say RAM, 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM. I don't know how much that cost. I'm gonna say $150, just to say $200, just to round things up. So that there you go. This is your $3,000. This is RAM, CPU, motherboard, TVs, lights, right? That's $3,000. Now, I cannot use the same mounting, the same monitor mount because they won't work on the TVs. TVs, if I go 55 inch, these mounts are not going to work. They're not going to carry the 55 inch. This is up to 43 inch. And the 43 inch TV, 4K OLED, 120 hertz is the same price as 55 inches. So I guess you get better value for 55 inches. Moving on. Now, this is not including the GPU. The GPU's what? I don't even know how much is the 4090. Let's open up Amazon. RTX 4090. Excuse me, that's funny. Oh dear God, oh dear God, what are you doing? So, MSI is at $2,500 for a 4090. ROG from Asus, $2,650. The cheapest one is so far is MSI is $2,100. I don't like MSI for I'm an EVGA guy, but they don't make him anymore. RIP. We love you, EVGA. We miss you. I miss you. All of my graphics cards have been EVGA with the exception of one, which is the very first card I bought, which is Founders. Actually, no, it was an Asus 1070 GTX 1070 with the exhaust blower. I gave it to my brother. So it's a good card and it still works. I remember playing Grand Theft Auto 5 on it for the first time on PC. Great card. Everything else is 2300 gigabyte. Blech. We'll never buy a gigabyte graphics card. Motherboard, fine. Actually, no. Motherboard, I would do MSI or Asus, ASRock, and then MSI. And then EVGA, but EVGA is so expensive I can't even afford it. That's way too much money. $2,500 for MSI. I don't even know what the Founders Edition cost. And I'm not buying any like these weird name companies like Galax and PNX or PNY. I'm not buying any of those. A good value, but it's not worth the headache. Yeah, PNY $2,150 for a triple fan 24 gig 4090. That's a lot of money. That is way too much money. Asus ROG White Edition, $2,883, and only 2 left in stock. Who the hell is paying $3,000 for a graphics card? That's insane. Yeah, no, that's a lot of money. Maybe a 4080, because we're looking at $5,000 right now. We're literally looking at $5,000 to do upgrades. Let's take a quick look here at the RTX 4080. And then the 4080 Super is coming out. So I mean the Asus ROG Strix is like $1,500. That's an easier pill to swallow at this point. PNY $1,300, would not buy it. MSI is $1,179, would not buy it. Zotac is more expensive, $1,700 for a Zotac. Gotta be kidding me. Gigabyte, the white one looks pretty good, but it's $1,300. I mean, a 4070 is not bad, but then I have a 3080, so why would I buy a 4070? Luke, what's going on, buddy? How are you, man? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be looking at like $4,000 for the upgrade. That's a lot of money. Way too much. Way too much. Way too much money. What's going on, Luke? How you doing, buddy? I mean, his setup, I will try to share his channel. I remember the name. His setup is sick. Like, it's something that I would do, and I would do it exactly the way I would do it exactly the way that he's doing it, because it's what I want to do anyway. So we're very aligned on that front. Ow. And he also has like the motion rig and all that. But again, that's his room. I would say is about $10,000. Alone, $10,000. Like, to put it into perspective, when I bought my stuff, like the Fanatec was $1,300. So you get the wheelbase. I got that's just the wheelbase, which is what you're looking at right here. Wheelbase, the shifter, and the pedals, not including a wheel. Not including a wheel. Very nice. Let's see what else they have. Dry fruits. Relaxing in. What's going on, buddy? Yo, man, how are things? I'm away for a couple of days down in my dad's. Enjoy. Enjoy, my friend. Hope you're having a great time. Things are good. We're trying to figure out where our next job will take us. So we're looking at dry fruits. Let's go ahead and switch cams real quick. Dry fruits from Riverton to Missoula. These are really cool. Oh, triples. Shall we? We shall. We shall do triples, but let me see what else they have. We got refrigerated. Obviously, you want to make sure that your fruits are refrigerated. We got refrigerated triple. This one does it. Let's go. Let's go. Now we make sure that there's no humidity. And alrighty then. It's right there in front of us. Let's go ahead and turn around. Yeah, so it's a lot. It's a lot of money to do an upgrade. So, if anything, I might just do like just a simple step-by-step upgrade. I'll do maybe the CPU and GPU and RAM first. Actually, no, I would rather do the lights first. That'd be the first on my list to do the lights. All right, let's take a look around, make sure we're all good. All right, we got triples. Oh, that is such a sexy truck. Look at that. All right. Yep, had a few drinks, just woke up, bit hungover. Atta boy. That sounds you're having a good time. Glad you're having a good time, buddy. Need to get back to sleep, just stopping by to say hello. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, you need to get that sleep. You need to wake up not hungover. Enjoy your time, man. Enjoy your time. Glad you stopped by. Nice and easy here. Very nice. Very nice. Drop the like. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, buddy. Enjoy your time. Yeah, if you guys are having a great time, please follow Relaxing Gen's lead and smash that like button. See you later, bud. If you're having a good time, smash that like button. Really, really appreciate it, you guys. But yeah, definitely gonna do the lights first. I want to do the lights. I want to update the cockpit. A lot of things I want to do. But we live in some rough times, folks. Also, I'm back to drinking a gallon of water a day. I usually go to the nearest like grocery store and I buy like 30 gallons of water. One for each day. It really does wonders for your skin. Again, I'm not a doctor. Don't take my advice. Don't come sue me at the end and be like, oh, Simpson told us to drink water and nothing happens. I didn't turn into a Superman. Yeah. I think with gaming like we do, we are always upgrading. I know. That's the thing. It's like, especially for something like this, like you're constantly, and if you watch my old videos, if you go back in on Simpson GT on YouTube, excuse me, if you go back to my old videos, you will see what I started out with when I started streaming this. I was on my desk, you know, this wheel was clamped to my desk. I sold the clamp, I don't really need it. And the pedals were on the floor. I had the shifter clamped to the desk so I could shift. I didn't have the 18-speed shifter because at that time it was even more expensive. And the mic was also clamped to my desk. And whenever I was done, I would move everything to the side and just use my computer normal, you know. But we have come a long way. We have come a long way. And there's still more to go. You know, this is not the end. I can assure you. But it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of work. It's not as easy. I don't think it is. But it's fun. It's a hobby. I enjoy it. And every time you sit in it, it's like, oh, what can I upgrade? Every time you sit in it, like, oh, what more can I do? You know? I think like my ultimate setup, if money was not a problem. Oh my God. Something's in my throat. Just had to mute you guys for a second. I had to cough. There's like a lingering cough going around. I don't even know what it is, but it's just not going away. And I'm not even sick. But anyway, if money was no issue and I had unlimited money, I would do triple 65 inches OLED, 4K 120 hertz. Better yet, if they, I know that HP Omen, they made a 65-inch monitor I don't know how good it is right now. And it's also, I think it's a display port as well. I'm not sure, but I saw it online as Tech Tips video one time, and it was like the first monitor of that size. Next, I want to build a separate cockpit just for Flight Simulator with all the button boxes they have out for it. I know. That's the thing. It's like, if money was no issue, triple 65-inch OLED 4K 120 hertz. Motion rig right away. I'm not even going to bother. Just give me a motion rig hooked up. You get the 4 pillars, the four hepatic engines. And I also want fan simulator, so it works on if you're like racing or whatever, just driving. If you open up the window, you get air blowing into your face, like as if you actually opened up the window, roll down the window on in your vehicle. What else? Light system everywhere. I want to go into this cockpit and I want to feel like I'm driving an actual car. Top of the line PC specs, obviously, and then I'll have a second PC that matches the PC that I'm playing on for video capture. So that will be my streaming PC. So that way I don't put the load on the rig computer. So, because right now I'm streaming from my PC that I'm playing the game on right now. But if you have another PC that's doing all the streaming for you, and you can also use like an old gaming laptop if you have one laying around, you can just do capture card from one of your monitors, boom, done. What else? Yeah, like I'm trying to think here. Probably get a direct drive wheel. I don't know about Fanatec DD2s. There's been a lot of issues with them. I don't know if they fixed them or not, or at least that's what the owners. Because I'm in a bunch of like Fanatec owner groups online. So a lot of them, like, they complain of the DD2s and the DD1s with the adapter and all that. So maybe a different direct drive wheel. Trying to think. Button boxes everywhere. Button boxes. Like this is, I like this button box because it's got everything I need and it works. But what I really want to do is, I really want the button box that goes down, like it to be a vertical button box. It's got all the switches, all the icons for Truck Simulator. I care more about the Truck Simulator than racing at this point. So I would want to have a long vertical button box that would have all the buttons mapped out already. You know, rolling down your window, detaching your trailer, lowering the height of your truck, which actually I want to do. I keep forgetting. I should do it. Yeah, it's starting to get dark right now. Great. But that's fine. I can do it when we stop. What else? What I want to do is I want to get like 2 of these tablets. So the other one that I had stopped working for no reason. I don't know why. It was working. It was on this side. It's actually where it's where the Stream Deck is at. That's the holder for the Stream Deck, but because it doesn't work, I put my Stream Deck on it because it elevates it and I can see all the buttons right here. But I'll get like maybe like I want to build like a center dashboard. There'll be like 2 tablets on top of each other. One that's gonna have the GPS on it, and the other one is gonna have like the trip information. So I can, you know, how many miles I have left, what am I hauling, where am I going, and then I want to get this the CB mic, the walkie-talkie. So they actually sell it, and I want to build like a aluminum extrusion frames around me, so that way I can hang stuff from it. So I can hang my radio, I can hang all the lights, and it'll be in so much closer proximity that you'd feel that you're in the game, you know? So there's so many ideas and we're slowing down. to absurd low speed. Excuse me. There's literally something stuck in my throat. I don't even know what it is. And that's what she said. But, oh my God. Like y'all saw me, I've been drinking water the entire time and it's still not going away. All right. Yeah, I'm not stopping. I hate when it does that. Like I'm building up speed, and then all of a sudden, boom! It just yellow. It's like, yeah, we're not gonna let you go. But yeah, so like, you know, if money was no problem, I have so many ideas. So many ideas. What would be really like the ultimate thing for me is that I would build a separate truck sim cockpit and a racing sim cockpit. Like, I don't want to use the same cockpit for the same thing I'm doing. I want to build separate. That was an accident right there. Look at that. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. You guys all right? Oh, that's terrible. Look at this. Oh, that's so sad. And he's like trying to move. That is what it is. But yeah, you know, we'll see how it goes. The thing is, like, this, I can literally like sit here in front of the computer for hours just prenataling with things, just playing around with things, testing things out, and end up not streaming, you know, and that has happened before. But let's see how it goes. You literally cannot see anything. I can't see anything. And also another reason why I want to build the lights is because the light that's behind me, it's hitting the monitor. Now you don't see it, but I do, because the angle that the camera is showing you. It's like better and easier on the eye than what I'm looking at. So it actually looks better on the camera than it does because of the light, but it's not that bad. I'm being dramatic. I'm being a bit dramatic. Yeah, so I think the update that Slobs had, again, Slobs is Streamlabs OBS, which is what I use. It reset all of my settings because I had to log back into it again. But it's okay. It's all right. Well, one of the funny things that they do in this game is that if you have your high beams on, oncoming traffic, they're going to flash you with their high beams. Be like, hey, Ethel, you know, turn off your high beams. You're blinding us. Which is fair. slowed down too much, and then the PC decided to. Mark, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? How are we? Oh, we have a train coming through. That's a lot of trucks. Back home from work. Nice. How is you? Is good. How is you, my friend? It's getting colder and colder every day here in Jersey, I'll tell you that. Gotta go into the way station. Fantastic. Really, AI doesn't want to let me go. Such douche nozzles. Graphics looking spot on tonight. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you, sir. My PC's playing nice tonight. You know what it is? I think I know what it is. Oh my God. So I was saying earlier that when I loaded up my Streamlabs OBS, which is the software that I use to stream, it performed an update. I guess when I turned off the computer, I turned it back on, and it reset my, oh my God, your bandwidth. It reset my bandwidth. So usually I stream at 5,000 kilobytes per second, which is 5 megs. 5 megabytes, 5 megs. 5 megabytes per second, which is good for anybody who's using a phone or on the Wi-Fi. It doesn't take a huge load on your internet or anything like that. But obviously, if you increase the bandwidth of your stream, it's going to kind of like push out more information from your stream, such as better quality graphics and all that. So that's why probably the graphics look really nice, because I'm streaming at 10,000 kilobytes, which is 10 megabytes per second, which is double what I normally stream with. And I'm not complaining. I mean, if it looks good, hey, it looks good. I'm not gonna complain about that. As long as you can see the stream, because what ends up happening is that if you're streaming at a lower bit rate, right? So it's a bit. If you're streaming at a lower bit rate, it's easier for somebody with like bad internet connection to watch your stream, because you're not transmitting a lot of information. The higher you go, the more information gets kind of pushed through the stream, and that, you know, if you don't have a good internet connection or your Wi-Fi is spotty, it might keep buffering. That's why they always recommend, especially for Twitch, you know, 5,000 is the sweet spot. That's where you want to go but we're streaming at 10,000, and so far so good. We're not getting any dropped frames. We're streaming at 60 frames per second, so that's amazing. So, knock on wood. I mean, this whole entire rig is made out of wood. Would knock anywhere at this point. But yeah, so I'm glad that it looks good. That was a kind of a really long answer to not even a question. That's just me blabbering on. But thank you, sir. Oh my God, you're such an idiot. God, I hate AI. I'm gonna make it right here too, but B-U-T-T-E. I stream all my live TV. I don't pay for anything. Hey, let's go. That's how we do it. Look at the cops. What's up, Popo? He's got a little computer inside. Look at that. Oh, man. Wi-Fi is good. Let's go. Honestly, I think about it now. It's like, I was, you know how like if you're on TikTok and you'll find this one account that would like show you how things were in the past, like going to GameStop at the PlayStation 2 release, at midnight release, and it has that music that's very like nostalgic and whatchamacallit, and it really takes you back in time because you remember exactly like around that time. That's exactly how it was. Like I remember going to GameStop just to go to GameStop and playing on the controller because it was fun. Like you go and, you know, if they have GameStop in the mall, if it's like not a standalone brick and mortar store, you can walk inside, check out the games, annoy the people that work there for a little bit, and then play on the controller. Like they have new games and releases. Like the PlayStation 2 was like in that glass compartment hooked up to like a tiny 17-inch TV, and it's got two controllers and you and your buddy can play. So I was watching a video about high school class of 2004. So high school in 2004. I graduated high school in 2005, and I was watching that video, and oh my God, nostalgic AF. Like I'm watching the video, and I was like, holy crap! Like we didn't have cell phones. I had a cell phone. I was a senior in high school. My first cell phone was a slider. It slid up vertically, and I think it was an LG phone, and it had the camera that rotates front to back. So you can take a selfie, or you can rotate it and take a picture of whatever you're looking at. It slid up and down, and that was it. Like there was no. If I press on the internet button by accident, I freak out and I just exit out of it because I don't want to pay for any internet transmission. But I think about it, I'm like, holy crap! Like how did we survive high school with no Snapchat, with no Instagram, with no TikTok? None of this garbage. And now I'm like, how are they surviving with all that crap in high school? It's crazy. And yeah, it's nuts. Have I tried the International that has the new style dash that's in the game? No, I have not. But we shall explore that opportunity after I deliver this trailer. My first cell phone was a bag phone. I've heard of them, but I've never seen one. I've heard of those bag phones. Actually, you know what? I think I saw it on Seinfeld. It's like a suitcase and you open it, it's got a phone inside, right? Am I saying? I don't know if it's right or not. But I think that's what that is. That's crazy. That is Bazinga. No, I wanted to get the Sidekick, but it was too expensive at the time. Sidekick came out a little bit after I had my phone. Only worked when I was plugged in the vehicle and yes, it counts the suitcase. Okay, then that's what I think it is. Yeah. No, it's crazy how like cell phones now are. They are the way they are. Well, if you guys are having a great time, make sure you smash that like button. Really appreciate it. I feel like when I stream or whenever I play video games, it's my opportunity to kind of like take a time out from real life, you know? It's needed. Especially in the time that we live in right now. I remember when I was in college and I don't want to study, I would just play video games. And then I would cram everything like the night before. The phone that I liked was the BlackBerry. The BlackBerries were amazing phones, especially with the BBM. Like if somebody gave you their BBM, like you meant something to them, you know, because not everybody was giving out the BBMs. Like you must mean something to you. And I think BBM, the application, came to Android and iPhone a while later, but then they shut it down. And they made some good. I still have some BlackBerries in my collection. I have the BlackBerry 9930, I believe, which is the black leather in the back, and it had the circular scrolling ball. That was a good phone. I started buying unlocked phones on eBay because they were cheaper. So I bought a Trio 650 and 680, if you guys remember those phones. Those were great phones from Palm Trio. And that was back in like 2005, 6, and 7 is when I had those phones. And then I had the HTC G1, which is the first Android phone when it first came out. That was the phone that I picked up. I shouldn't have sold it, but I sold it. Actually, no, I traded it back in to T-Mobile. And then I had the HTC HD2, which was like the HTC Evo 4G from Sprint. But I hacked it, and it was easy to hack. It wasn't that difficult. And I had a dual boot option. It was a Stephen Young, not the real Steve Young. What's going on, buddy? Appreciate the like. And man, I don't know what's going on in my throat. What's going on, Steve? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. And what else? So when I hacked it, I was running Android 2.1 on it, and it had Windows 6.5, I think, which is like the mobile Windows. It came with like Prince of Persia, and it was a good phone. It was a really good phone. I was booting up Android from a 1 gig SD card. Pretty good, Steve. We're talking about your first phones. What was your first phone? NG2K11 SBK. Nice setup. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I was loading up Android 2.1 from an SD card, and it would get super hot because you're loading an entire operating system from an SD card. Nokia, the indestructible phones from Nokia. I loved Nokia phones. My dad had a Nokia phone from Singular before AT&T bought them. And I remember it came with a bunch of games. It had the Snake. It had Motor GP, which is like you can race with either a motorcycle or a car. And that phone, you can throw it against the brick wall and nothing happens to it. And great battery life too. I mean, it was insane. And then after the HTC HD2, what did I have? I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say I had the HTC Evo because I switched to Sprint. HTC Evo 4G from Sprint when they were using their WiMAX bandwidth, I think. I love phones. Dropped it in the bathtub the second day. Don't ask. You can't say that and not tell us, Steve. You know the rules. Everybody knows the rules. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. Can't tell us he dropped it in the bathtub. What were you doing in the bathtub with your Nokia, Steve? Steven! What were you doing in the bathtub with your Nokia, Steven? Actually, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Oh, man. Oh. That's funny. Talking to this hot chick. Get it, Steve? Is that what they call it? Talking? Does talking stand for something else? I mean, it's a very interesting place to have a conversation, Steve. I'm gonna start taking my work meetings in the bathtub. I'm gonna follow your lead. I'll bring my whole setup to the bathroom. Oh man, you're funny. Love it, I love it. Dropped it the second day you got it. Love it. Yeah. If Eve didn't eat the apple, it'd be a different story. My son had the iPhone 12 and ran it through the washing machine, and it worked perfectly afterwards. Yeah, I mean, that's, first of all, that's pretty darn good. That's really impressive. I mean, they are waterproof. IP68, so he should. Now, I don't know about what cycle he was using in the dishwasher, I mean, in the washing machine. So maybe he was on gentle. I don't know. Nevertheless, I'm glad that the phone is okay. No, I had the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I just switched over to the 15 Pro Max. And even though I mean, you know what it is? Like, Apple is so good at just making money off of you. You know, they're so good, because I could have gone to 14 if I wanted to, but I chose not to because it was the same exact phone. The only thing that was different, I mean, yes, you get a new Bionic chip that's 30% faster, and it's the best iPhone they've ever made. I mean, every year they release the iPhone. It's the best iPhone they ever made because it's the newest one. I mean, obviously, it's going to be the best iPhone they ever made. Look, you can never retire that statement. That statement will live forever, because every year, what, you're going to release a new iPhone and then it's not going to be the best one you ever made? We released the iPhone 27. It's not the best one, but, you know, it gets the job done. They're not going to say that. But I recently just dropped my wedding ring in the river fishing. Got it back up. Don't worry. Oh, Steve. We can't trust you with things, can we? We can't trust you, Steve. You have butterfingers for hands, Steve. I'm gonna call you Steve McDropsalot. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. At least you had a backup. That's really important. No. Oh man, that's funny. It's so funny. But yeah, like I had the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I loved it. It was a jump from. I had the OnePlus McLaren edition, the 5G, and it was a beautiful phone, and I loved it so much. I was an offensive lineman, terrible hands. I'm guessing a lot of false starts, a lot of. I mean, if you're an offensive line, I'm pretty sure you got called for a holding, but you can't hold on to your phone. God dang it, Steve. Yeah, like when I made the switch over to an iPhone, back to an iPhone, because I had an iPhone multiple times. I had the iPhone 4S back in the day with I think with AT&T. No. I think with T-Mobile. I had an iPhone 4S with T-Mobile. And then I made the switch. No, it was Sprint. It was Sprint. I had an iPhone 4S with Sprint. Then I switched back to the Samsung Note 3. It had that like fake leather on the back. It was a white one, and I loved it so much. Where are we driving to? We are driving to we're driving to Montana. Missoula, Montana. From Wyoming. Delivering fruits. And then after the Galaxy Note 3, I switched to I think the Samsung. No, hold on a minute. Yeah, after the Galaxy Note 3, I switched to the iPhone 6S. No, I switched to the Nokia Nexus that came out. Not the Nokia. It was the Motorola Nexus. Sorry, it's like the Pixel phone before they called it Pixel. So it was the Motorola Nexus. It was a good phone. Bad pictures, but it was a good phone, and I liked it a lot. And then after that, I went to the iPhone 6S Plus. Then after that, I went to the Samsung Note 8. That was a good phone. I still have it, and it still works. Obviously, it's not running the latest Android, so I'm not really using it very often. And then after that, I went to the OnePlus McLaren 5G edition, which is I think it was one of the best phones ever made. I mean, that phone was really nice. 12 gigs of RAM, 500. No, it was 500 gigs. I mean, I think it was a 512 gigs of hard drive, and it came with a pop-up camera that was a selfie camera, IP68. It was a great phone. I mean, I loved it. And then I switched to the 12 Pro Max, and then now I'm at the 15 Pro Max. So I think I'm slowly getting integrated back into the Apple ecosystem. That's how they get you, man. That's how they get you. They make good phones. Let me be clear. They make good phones, but super expensive. You know what it is? It's like, I think in my opinion that the applications on the iPhone, they just run better, because when they make an application, they make it first for the iPhone and then they make it for the Android. So applications on iPhone, they look better. Better implementation, better user experience. Can't fault them. I mean, that's just how it goes. But now you can use iMessage with the RCS, which is the rich communication thing or whatever, where you can see if somebody has an Android. You can see when they're typing and all that. So let's see how it goes. Gearing up for this hard freeze we have coming to Dallas in 2 days. What's a hard freeze in Dallas, Steven? I think a hard freeze in Dallas is like, what, 50? 40? Dare I say 30? We get that every day here, Steve. But no, I get it, because you guys are not really used to like harsh winter like we are. So for us, a 40-degree weather, that's short sleeve weather. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna switch cams real quick, folks. Let's take a look here. Ah, look at that, beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and drop them. 8 degrees Sunday afternoon. All right, fine. Yeah, for you guys, that's really rough. All right, I stand corrected. I stand corrected, my friend. Well, be safe out there, man. Layer up, bro. Layer up. All right, let's see which international. This one? That's not the new dash. Jake, which one were you talking about? I don't think it's this one either. I mean, this is the new dash system, but let's see. These are my modded trucks. Jake, I don't know which one you talked about, buddy. I know the Freightliner. It's the top one, but you have to change the sleeper to get it. Okay, let's go back. It's the top one. International. Well, which one? The Skyrise or the Lone Star? This one literally looks like the Freightliner. You mean the Kenworth? I'm so confused. Which icon, Jake? You mean these icons? Be specific, Jake. This is the International. I don't think they have the it wasn't the International, it was the Freightliner. When you are in the truck, change the sleeper to a high-rise. Okay, so let's go here. No, doesn't have the new one that you're talking about. Maybe the other truck. Try it. This is what I'm looking at. Yeah, I don't see it, Jake. I know that the Freightliner, they have it with their new trucks. I think Volvos might have it too. I think the new one. All right, sounds good. You would think that Volvo might have like a better dash than this. All right, let's go ahead and change trucks. What shall we say? All right, we're all good here. We are Gucci. Oh, that's sexy. I like that. This is the limited edition. I think it's the 100 years. Woof. That's so sexy. Oof. That's such a beautiful truck. I'm sorry. It's a beautiful truck. Alright, that's good. That's good. Exclusive. All exclusive. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and go on this one. Kenworth W900 Commemorative Edition. Alright, let's go back. We'll go back to Montana. Actually, let's go back to Wyoming. Let's get out of here. No. Oh, yeah. Should have been right. We're good. You guys are having a great time. Smash that like button. And as always, thank you so much for jumping on the stream with me tonight. Really appreciate it. The only thing that I don't like about this engine is that the Jake brake is very muffled. You really don't hear it. No. The engine sounds fantastic, but jake brake, terrible. All right, let's see what we got here. Utility poles. All right. All right, let's do it. So we're gonna reverse into it. I don't feel like turning around towards the end. Like a glove. Barely moved. Too wide. Way too wide. Way too wide. Overshot it. Engine sounds great though. That engine sounds awesome. Trying to find a mod that makes it like faster traffic lights. This is ridiculous. It's been like 30 seconds waiting for a light to turn green. Appreciate the like. Thank you so much. Sorry I can't pronounce your name. You guys are having an awesome time. Well, maybe not awesome. I mean, like, there are other things that you can be doing that'd be more awesome than watching me. But if you're having a good time, while you're at it, smash that like button. Really appreciate it. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. We do give shout outs for subscribers every single time. So what can I do to get you to subscribe? Put our cruise control on, 70 miles per hour. You don't want to get pulled over by the popo. turn on red, man. Not too shabby. All right. Well, I think this will be a good place for us to stop, you guys. Just want to say thank you so much for jumping on the stream tonight. Big shout out to all of you, Jake, Steven, Luke, Mark, everybody that jumped on the stream and the chat and everything. If you haven't done so already, please give this video a like if you had a great time. If you didn't, maybe don't smash the like button, but like you know, just lightly just tap the like button, you know, if that's the case. But no, seriously guys, thank you so much for jumping on the stream with me tonight. Really appreciate it. I stream every single day as much as I can, so probably tomorrow stream coming in around 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications, give this video a like if you enjoyed the stream tonight, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Peace.